Hello everyone, Troy Coe from Reality Defense Training. This is a continuation of a video we did recently on boxing, and I'm going to call this series Dismantling of Boxing. And we'll do this with other martial arts as well. Today we're going to present a very short video on the lead jab, which is the boxer's primary punch, and it happens to be ours as well. We're just going to illustrate the difference between the two, and we'll do the rear hand and the other punches that we do as well, and then we'll move down to the foot, our stance position, leg position on the ground, and to see the differences and why you don't want to stand sideways and such. Now, obviously we don't do boxing here, but all the instructional videos have this heel to toe position here of where the lead toe is on a line, on what we call the center line, and their heel is on a line. And the lead guard is very, very vertical. Now the issue with this is it shows what we call bone. So if you were to throw the lead jab slowly here, you can see how, like swinging a stick at somebody, you can see this stick coming, showing bone, on top of the boxer's fracture that you see people get often in a real street fight. Now we fight with our strong side forward, as stated before, and we'll explain this in more detail as we move on to these videos. If you notice, looking at this, the lead hand is very difficult to see, or the lead arm. So when the punch comes out, it's very straight. Right. So if it's harder to see, it's harder to stop. So at some point when you talk about how fast a person is, you have to at least take into account perception. Now we're going to speak a little bit about generating power. Something I don't understand about boxing and Muay Thai and other punching arts, when they use focus mitts, they don't use focus mitts as a tool to learn accuracy or even to develop power, because they're always swatting at punches. So the puncher never gets to judge range on when they're where they're supposed to punch. So you'll see people throw this lead jab and they'll swat at it. And then you see with two pads, they're doing this. People's heads are not this wide. But if you want to talk about accuracy and generating power, I'm going to have Stefan stand the boxer stance. Now, to just illustrate this might get muffled because of the mic. I want you to notice how I'm standing the same way, the weight of the balls of my feet, my legs are kind of straight. Go ahead. Get it harder if you can. Okay. Okay. Now, our jab. Okay. Need I say more? There's no trickery going on here. This is about biomechanics and human performance, John. So there's better ways to hit. And I'm going to wrap that up now. We'll do the other punches tomorrow and the day after. Thank you very much. Yeah, well, those people say, oh, you're not even actually throwing punches at each other. You know, we are, just sometimes when they get through.